still inspires everybody today. All men are created equal and all this kind of stuff. A great architect, scholar, Thomas Jefferson. And instead, I got exactly the opposite. Debunking his history, his reputation, putting him down, demoralizing everybody on my tour. It was just sad, sadly predictable too. These days, I just thought that maybe Monticello would be protected from this.
That SNL character that grew up and became a real boy, kind of, is Jeffrey Tucker. Now, what you need to understand is that Fox News, there's a lot of hours during the day. So they are desperate to fill those hours. So when they're sitting around a production meeting, whatever, in the morning, and they find out that there's a man in a bow tie and quirky glasses who is shocked and chagrined to learn that Thomas Jefferson had slaves. I think he was the last person over the age of 8 to know this. We must get him on the air. We must legitimize this person and his viewpoint. That's right. He went to tour Thomas Jefferson's plantation at Monticello and was shocked to learn that he had slaves on his plantation. My God. And he called mentioning that a slave owner who everyone knew had slaves, mentioning that he had slaves, is debunking his memory and wokeism. I refuse to believe that wasn't Sacha Baron Cohen. Anyway, there's more.
Expect any of this because I went 20 years ago. It was filled with grandeur and majesty and a great tribute to the great man. And I was looking to get away from the Smithsonian, which is already completely wrecked, which is another story in itself. So you figure driving out to rural Virginia, you can get away from wokeness, but the very opposite hit me pretty quickly. I mean, it took me a while to grasp what was going on here, but there's nothing about the great Thomas Jefferson going on there. On the contrary, the entire tour was devoted to debunking his memory and leaving the impression that he was nothing but a